Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Here at Mad About Skin, we're passionate about helping you to get the most out of your skincare. So if you haven't already, now's a fantastic time to click that link below, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and you won't miss out on any of our amazing future content. Now, as you can tell, here in the UK, the sun is shining through the window. So I'm going to quickly film this video. I'm going to keep it short and sharp before the light exposure gets way too much for me to handle. We've been in lockdown here for the past 4 weeks, so the dishevelled appearance doesn't need all of that extra light exposure. Today we're going to be talking about oily, acneic and clogged skin. The 7 products which you need in your life if you suffer with clogged, excess sebum production or acneic skin. I know so many people out there that have tried loads of different products. They've gone from the clean and clears via the Clearasil right the way through to some of the more up-to-date products, but still getting nowhere with taming the acneic skin. And obviously, guys, I lived with acne for all of my teen and adult life. I know how difficult it is, and I know how damaging it can be to your self-esteem and your self-confidence. And I'm hoping that if you use these 7 products and use them how I tell you to use them, you'll see a fantastic result where your skin will seem clearer. Some of the dark pigmented areas will fade, some of the scars will become lessened, and you can really get back your self-confidence and then just get back to loving your skin. I for so many years hated my skin because of the acne that I suffered with, and I don't want anyone to go through that again. So hopefully if you follow these and buy these products, hopefully they'll help over time to put you back in touch with your skin and get you to love your skin again. Now, obviously, if you're under the instruction of a specialist, a dermatologist or an esthetician, obviously take their advice. They've done a face-to-face consultation with you, and there is no better way of judging someone's skin than with a face-to-face consultation. So obviously that takes precedence over anything I say in this video. But if you're just looking to tame the acne and the oil production that in your skin, hopefully these products will help. So without further ado, we're going to get straight into it and start at the beginning of any routine, which is the cleansers. So I'm going to try in this video to keep it all drugstore. I don't think anybody has time in this day and age for the bougie, out with bougie, in with drugstore and affordable. So in the cleanser range, I would go for the CeraVe foaming cleanser. I love this product. It's got very few of the nasties in there which can irritate and aggravate the skin. You don't actually want to dry the skin, so if you suffer with acne and excess oil and sebum production, the temptation is to strip and dry. In my teens, I loved that feeling of tightness and dryness because it just meant every last bit of oil had been taken from my skin. But actually, that's making the situation worse because often your body will then overcompensate by producing even more oil because of the dryness that you're creating. So the key is to remove any excess oil from the skin, but still leave the skin feeling moisture and supple. You don't want it to feel tight and dry. And so the CeraVe foaming facial cleanser is the perfect balance of removing the oils that you want to remove but not leaving the skin stripped. It's also foaming. Now, I normally don't recommend a foaming facial wash because I don't think foaming is a sensation we all like, and it kind of in our minds proves that our skin is clear and clean because it's gone through that foaming sensation. It's actually not necessary, and it just means that there's surfactants in the product that creates that lathering, which can be quite drying to the skin. However, I know because I've been there how important it is for the skin to feel clean in our minds after you've done the cleansing. And so I know I wouldn't, when I was in my teens, use a balm or an oil cleanser. It didn't matter who told me it wouldn't clog my skin and it wouldn't add to the oil. I just wouldn't go there. Psychologically, my body wouldn't let me. And so this is the product I used, and it works beautifully. If you still find that a little bit drying, and some people will, and listen to your skin, if you still find that a little bit drying and your skin feels tight after using it, then switch it up with this, which is the Oat Cleansing Balm by the Inculist. This is a gorgeous product. It is packed full of anti-inflammatory ingredients, and it's going to really help calm, soothe, and moisturize the skin. So get rid of, cleanse, remove all the pollutants, remove all the excess sebum, the dirt from the skin, but also replenish it with some moisturizing elements. And it's got some beautiful oils in here which will just replenish the skin's moisture and get it ready and prepped for the rest of your routine. So you've done that, you now need to move on to exfoliation, and I cannot stress enough the importance of exfoliation in an oily skincare routine. It's not about stripping skin, it's about removing all of the clogs that are sitting in the pores, breeding bacteria, which are then going to lead to whiteheads or blackheads, and eventually to pimples and full eruptions on the skin. So you really need to get into the pores and really deep clean those pores. The best and the only thing I would recommend for that is salicylic acid. So get yourself a salicylic acid exfoliator. I personally would use one daily because I think if you get into the habit, you don't forget to use it and you really it becomes part of your routine. So the Nip and Fab Extreme, it's called Extreme, but it's actually a 2% salicylic acid toner. It's beautiful. Fully recommend that. I'll leave an image of it there. I love their products. Their exfoliating acids are gorgeous. And what this will do is the BHA acid, the salicylic acid, will go into the pores. It will bind to the oil, to the sebum, to the dirt that's in there, and it'll draw it out. So it's really much more of a deep level in pore exfoliation than you'll get with, say, glycolic acid or a lactic acid. It's crucial for any oily skincare routine to have this in it. If you don't want to do something daily, you think actually that's a step I don't want, then I fully recommend this, which is the Ordinary Salicylic Mask. This is a stronger treatment and I'd use it twice a week, and that'll really just supercharge that. You could actually use this once a week and skip the Nip and Fab toner on the day that you do use it if you want that extra boost of exfoliation. What that's going to do is, again, it's just going to really get into those pores and draw out the dirt and the nasties, the things that are going to lead to acne and all the excess oil that your skin is producing. Absolutely gorgeous. Once you've done that, you then need to treat what I think is the underlying issues, which is help regulate the sebum production in the skin. And the best clinically proven product for doing that, ingredient for doing that, is adapalene. It's a newer generation of retinol. It's going to help exfoliate. It's going to take away those top layers of skin that are plugging and clogging the top level of the pores to allow things like the salicylic acid to go deeper and to do a better job at exfoliating deep within the pore. It's also going to regulate the sebum production in the skin. So adapalene here in the UK is prescription only, but in the US you can get it over the counter. So go to your Walgreens, go to your local CVS and pick up either the Differin gel, which I'll leave an image of, which is really nice. That can be a little drying, so if you're still finding it's perfectly normal, guys, to have excess oil, have acne, have breakouts and still be a little bit dry. It doesn't mean that your skin's weird, or it's just how the skin is balancing itself. So if you find the Differin gel a little bit drying, try the roche-posay 0.1% adapalene gel. This is a new product and it's much more of a lightweight hydrating serum, so you might find that's much less drying than the traditional Differin gel. But try both. They're both a similar price point and they're both very accessible in the US. The UK, you do need a prescription for this product. I would still definitely get this into your routine. What I would do is either go to your dermatologist, go to your GP, or you can buy it online through an online consultation. Makes it a little bit more expensive. It'll be in the £30 to £40 range when you include the cost of the prescription and the consultation. But I've done that before. It's really easy. There's loads of trusted online doctors which can then do that for you, and that's an easy way of not clogging up the NHS, but also getting it quick and fast and getting it into your skincare routine. Once you've used that, you really now just need to hydrate the skin. You need to moisturize the skin, and a lot of people say to me, I'm oily, I don't need the hydration. Who needs to hydrate the skin when you're a grease slick like me? And that's what I did. I never bothered with a moisturiser because I thought I just don't want it sitting on my skin. I just don't want it feeling heavy and clog it, really just weighing my skin down. It's super important that you moisturise. The reason for that is if you don't, you'll leave your skin exposed to dryness, which your skin will then compensate against by creating more oil. So you're going to become more oily because you haven't moisturised. So it's essential. It's also essential you wear an SPF. That's because you're using a retinol and a exfoliating acid, which when that breaks the bonds of the skin, releases that dead skin cells on top and reveal the great skin that's sitting beneath. That skin hasn't been exposed to the sun before, so it's much more susceptible to sun damage. So this is why it's crucial, absolutely crucial, that you wear an SPF of a factor 30 or more. That is also to prevent hyperpigmentation. If you get a zit, it often leaves a scar, a mark on the skin. That's hyperpigmentation. The more sunlight that's exposed to, the more pigmentation you get, and the longer it'll take for that to fade. So it's important to really help heal the skin as well as protect it that you wear an SPF of factor 30. Now, I would recommend the Effaclar Duo by La Roche-Posay. I'll leave an image of it there. That's got ingredients in there which are going to help combat and reduce the pigmentation in the skin. So you're going to help to alleviate some of that pigmentation issue. It's also going to protect really robustly against any sun damage and further pigmentation problems. So it's absolutely gorgeous. I actually find that moisturising enough that I don't need a moisturiser as well. But listen to your skin. If your skin is still dry after applying that, then you need to put an extra moisturiser on top, and for that there is only one, and that is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel. It's gel, so it's not cream, it's non-comedogenic, it's not going to clog your pores, and it's going to leave the skin feeling supple and hydrated. You can apply it as often as you need during the day. It goes on top of all your other products beautifully, and it won't pill and peel. Absolutely game-changing, gorgeous product, and it's drugstore prices, so I can't fault it. That is it, guys. There are other things you can add into this. I would recommend over time to start with that. And then if you want to start fading those dark spots that you might have accumulated through previous breakouts, then you want to start introducing an azelaic acid. I've done a video on that, so I will link that below so I don't clog up this video with that information. But you can add to it. But that is the basis of a robust oily skincare routine. You want those products, go out, research them, buy them, use them, and give them a chance to work. I always say it'll take between 8 and 12 weeks to see the full results of these products. Products and ingredients don't work overnight. We'd love them to, but they do not work overnight. They take time to work with the skin to create the results that you want. So give them time. Don't just write them off if they don't work in week 1. You will see results over time. Hope you find that's interesting, guys. Let me know in the comments below. Have you used any of these products? Will you switch them up? Are you going to use any of them? Tell me about your skin type, your skin journey. What have you gone through? I'd love to know. I'd love to connect with you guys and love to know. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and follow us on Instagram @SkinMad, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye.